Hello and welcome to Heavenly Album Covers, and this is a Heavenly album cover by Johnny Duffy, and the album is called An Excursion into Hi-Fi, and it was produced at a magnificent theater pipe organ which was built inside Johnny Duffy's house, I believe. It could have been built in someone else's house, but generally speaking, this big pipe organ apparatus was built inside a house in the late 1950s, early 60s, and I saw this album cover yesterday. I was dumbfounded. I had never seen an album cover this wonderful, although I let it go. I didn't buy it at the time, but today I went back and bought the album for $1. It's got a great kind of a mouth thing going on here. My wife told me that she should tell everyone that the cover of this looks like a big mouth, and of course it's part of a big pipe organ, and there's Johnny Duffy's hands. He's got his sleeves rolled up. He's whacking out some groovy sounds on his organ here, and there's some wooden parts on it and some plastic parts, some different parts. It's got many different parts, and I especially like these trio of keyboards here, and this is on Liberty Records. Let's look at the Liberty Records logo and the record itself. There it is, Liberty Records, An Excursion in Hi-Fi, and we'll play this An Excursion into Hi-Fi in a few moments. And Johnny Duffy put out, I have to put this album down, and Johnny Duffy released maybe about 4 or 5 albums similar in scope, and he also put out an album about being on a circus, kind of a circus motif, and Johnny Duffy really loved to play the organ, and this album was recorded in Spectrasonic Sound, the ultimate in hi-fi, and it's just absolutely wonderful. The colors especially are just moody and magnificent. There's some purple here, and mostly red and whites, and some brown. It's just really far out and nice, and I like the fact that the flip side is completely black. It's a very black cover, and it's very shiny and glossy. It's very nice. And let's look inside this Spectrasonic Sound album by Johnny Duffy. And there's Johnny Duffy there. He's looks clean and ready to go. And he does a bunch of classic tunes like Cuban Love Song, Cross Country, Moon of Mancacura. It Happened in Monterey. He did American Rhapsody, and it was released on Liberty Records. Here's the organ that was built inside a house somewhere. We have no time to go too much into this organ that was in a house, but it indeed was built inside a house. And there's the house. It's built in a house. The organ is built inside a house. These are the pipes for the pipe organ, and it's very interesting. This fellow here, Joseph Kearns, he was on the Lucille Ball show with Desi and Lucy, and he was a world famous character actor, really, but he also played the pipe organ, and he had something to do with this organ being built in a house. And here are some glossary of terms. You always want to have glossary of terms, and so this is just splendiferous, amazing looking cover. It's really great. Now let's listen to parts of this LP by Johnny Duffy, and I'll have to yank it up off the table here at Heavenly Album Covers. And so that's Johnny Duffy. Let's look at Johnny Duffy one last time here before we split. And there's the great Johnny Duffy. I'm not sure where he ended up. I'm sure there's a biography and autobiography somewhere of Johnny Duffy. Here's the big giant in-house pipe organ right there. And let's look at the cover again. I believe this is one of the greatest album covers I've ever seen in my young life. It just got everything. It's color-wise, it's just amazing, and the way it's built and designed, it's just great.